Module 4. In Module 4 we have two concepts. One is curve fitting and statistical method. Okay, first we are going to discuss curve fitting. So in the curve fitting we are going to discuss two curves. One is straight line, y is equal to ax plus b. We are going to fit a best fitting straight line for the given data. Second one is exponential curve, y is equal to a into x to the power of b. Third one is second degree parabola, y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. It can also be written as y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square. Okay, first curve straight line can also be written as y is equal to a plus bx. So first form, that is y is equal to ax plus b, or y is equal to a plus bx, both it is called as a straight line. So second, that is the third curve, y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, or y is equal to a plus bx plus cx square is called second degree parabola. So now we have to fit the best fitting straight line for the given data. So best fitting straight line means we have to consider, we have to draw the straight line which meets the point, maximum points it is going to reach. So for example, if we have a point say 1, 1, so 2, 3, then somewhere here some 3, 4, etc. So if you have a points 1, 1 here, so then 2, 3 somewhere here, then 3, 4 somewhere here. So I am going to draw a straight line. It should cover maximum of the points. Okay, so it may cover 1 point or 2 points, and it should be, the straight line should be the very near to the points. So such best fitting straight line we have to find out for the given data. They will give the data for x and y. Okay. So for example, I will start with the first problem. First one, fit a straight line. Fit a straight line. So I will solve the problem in the next page. Okay, first problem. Fit a straight line. Fit a straight line. Y is equal to ax plus b. Y is equal to ax plus b for the following data. For the following data. For the following data. So they are given the data as the values for x and y. So x, y set of values they are given. So 1, 1, 3, 2, 4, 4, 6, 4, 8, 5, 9, 7, 11, 8, 14, 9. 14, 9. This is the given values of x and y. We have to construct a straight line which is best fitting for the data. So for that I will consider a straight line y is equal to ax plus b. Our aim is to find the value of a and b. For that we have to consider the normal equations. So I am now going to derive how we obtain the normal equations. Directly I am writing the normal equations. That normal equations are obtained by least square method. So normal equations are by summation of y is equal to a into summation of x plus summation of a into summation of x plus summation of b. Summation of b, here we have n times n values of the n values we have. So n into b. Summation of b, take summation on both sides for equation 1. You will get first normal equation. Second normal equation is obtained by first multiply first equation by x, then take the summation. So summation of x into y is equal to a into summation of x square plus b, constant you take it outside, then summation of x. These two equations are called normal equations. So we have to find the unknown values in that normal equations and substitute here. Then you will get two equations with the two unknowns a and b. Solve it. You will get the value for a and b. Substitute here. That will be your final solution. Okay. Now to find the value for a and b from these two equations, we have to find out summation of y, summation of x, summation of xy, summation of x square. So that we can obtain by the table. So the table consisting of x, y, xy. So then what I want? X square I need. Okay, these values I need from the table to substitute here to find a and b. So now I am going to substitute the values for x as 1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14. So similarly, write the values for y. 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 9. So next find out xy. So 1 into 1, 1. So next 6, 4 4s are 16. Next 6 4s are 24. 8 5s are 40. Next 7 9s are 63. 11 8s are 88. 14 9s are 126. So next find out x square. Square of x column. 1, 9, 16, 36, 64, 81, 121, then 196. Now find out the summation. I want summation of x. Find out summation of x. Summation of x is equal to adding all these values of first column. You will get the answer as 56. Then find out summation of y. Summation of y will be adding all these values. You will get 40. Next summation of xy. Summation of xy is equal to adding xy column. The values of xy column you will get 364. Next summation of x square. Summation of x square will be 524. Now substitute these values in the normal equations. Now set of equations to become. Substitute the value for summation of y. Summation of y is 40 is equal to summation of x is 56. 56 into a as it is n. What is n? Number of values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n is equal to 8. N is equal to 8. 8 into b. A and b we should calculate. Next summation of y. Summation of xy we need. Summation of xy is 364. 364 is equal to summation of x square. 524 is summation of x square into a plus summation of x into b. Summation of x is 56 into b. So we got two equations with two unknowns. Solve these two equations using your calculator. Simultaneous equations with two unknowns. We will get a as 0.63664. Reckoning values you will get 0.636363. You will get round it off to 4 decimal. 63636 you will get round it off. Then you will get b value as 0.54545. So that is round it off 545, that is 4. So now substitute a and b values in equation 1. So y is equal to a. We got a as 0.6364 into x plus b value will be 0.5454. This is the best fitting curve for the given data. You can check your answer by substituting x equal to 1. Any values for x you can substitute. You will get exact value of y or near value of y. Okay, because we are finding the, as I told you earlier that we are finding the straight line. It is going to cover maximum of the point, and for the remaining points it is very near. So it's such straight line I am finding. You can verify your answer by substituting x values. Either you will get the exact value of y or near value of y. Okay, this is the first problem of curve fitting. I think all of you are understood. So we can go for the second problem in the straight line itself. So take down the second problem. A simply supported beam. Second one. A simply supported beam. A simply supported beam carries a concentrated load. A concentrated load P at its midpoint. At its midpoint. First off, corresponding to various values of P, various values of P, the maximum deflection Y, the maximum deflection Y is measured and is given in the following table So they are given the table values of P and Y. Y value given. P is 100. Corresponding Y value is 0.45, 120, so 0.55, so 140, 0.60, 160, 0.70, 180, 0.80, 200, 0.85. Find a law of the form. A law of the form Y is equal to A plus B into P, and hence estimate Y when P is 150. So this is a given problem. So they are given the straight line to fit. Y is equal to A plus B into P. Call it as equation 1. Next, write down the normal equations by taking the summation. Summation of Y is equal to summation of A. Summation of A is N into A plus B into summation of P. Next, multiply first equation by P, the independent variable, then take the summation. So summation of P into Y is equal to A into summation of P plus B into summation of P square. Call it as equation 2. So now we have to find out summation of Y, summation of P, summation of Py and summation of P square from the table. Okay, the table consisting of P, then I need Y, then Py, then P square. This is a record. So write down the P values. P is 100, 120, 140, 160, 180 and 200. Corresponding Y values you write down. Y values are 0.45, then 0.55, 0.60, 0.70, 0.80 and then 0.85. So now consider Py. Py will be 45, 66, 84, 112, 112, 144, 170. Next find out P square. Square of P, that is 10,000. Then 14,400, 19,600, 25,600, 32,400, 40,000. Next, find out the summations. Summation of P is equal to 900. Add the P column, you will get 900. Next, summation of Y, you will get it as 3.95. Next, summation of PY. Summation of PY will be 621. Then summation of P square will be 1,42,000. So now substitute these summation values in equation 2, system of equation 2. Now equation 2 become, substitute now summation of y. Summation of y is 3.95 is equal to n. We have n here. N is number of values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N is equal to 6. So 6 into A plus B into summation of P. What is summation of P? 900 into P. Next, summation of Py will be 621 is equal to summation of Py. Summation of P is 900 into A plus P square. Summation of P square B. What is summation of P square? 1,42,000 into B. Now solve these two equations using your calculator. Two equations with two unknowns. Obtain the value of A as 0.0476 you will get. Then value of B as 0.0041. Round it off to 4 decimal. A value will be 0.0476 and value of B is 0.0041. Now substitute A and B values in equation 1. So equation 1 become y is equal to A. What is A? 0.0476 plus B we obtained as 0.0041 into P. This is the best fitting statement for the given data. You can verify your answers. You can verify your answer by substituting the value of P. Then you will get the exact value of y or near value of y. And also they are given that, and hence estimate y when P is 150. So this we calculate. So here we have to substitute P as 150. Then we have to find out the y value. Therefore when P is equal to 150, so we obtain y is equal to 0.0476 plus 0.0041 into P. P is 150. So after calculation you will get y as 0.6626. So So this is what we will get the y when when p is equal to 150. So this is a way we can construct the best fitting straight line for the given data. I think all of you are understood the curve fitting of the straight line. So remaining problem we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.